So this is my review of Frieza Form 3 Master Rise from Bandai Ichibansho. And this is a line of statues, very premium, kind of high quality statues, and they're a bit pricey, so this one was $70. And I got this from Right Stuff Anime before they got taken over by Crunchyroll, right around the time they closed actually, so I guess I lucked out. So anyway, he was $70. And let me just get straight to the point and say this is the Form 3 Frieza that we deserve. Not the one that Figuarts gave us. And don't get me wrong, which is still a very solid figure. Just, it's not Form 3 Frieza. And my leg actually kind of got loose. But that was my own fault. Nothing wrong with the figure. Figure's solid. This one right here. Just, it's not Form 3 Frieza. And what do I mean by that? It's just, it's way too small. And you really can't argue. Go look at DBZ screenshots. I already talked about this in my review. Frieza Form 3 is massive. And he's the same size as Form 2. And actually, he's bigger. Just, he's flat out larger. In terms of muscle mass, everything. He's just huge. So, does this scale with Figuarts? Obviously not. But in my opinion, it's close enough, and it looks much better on display with the other Frieza versions that Figuarts released. And I'll show you that in a second. But just, and this is going to be kind of short because there's not a whole lot to review. This isn't like an action figure. So let's talk about him a little bit. I'm not going to weigh him like I usually do. He weighs a ton. If you drop him on your foot, you're going to be in pain. Just put it that way. So very premium. Everything is a satin finish. Obviously not the purple parts because that's supposed to be gloss. So he looks great. Satin finish everywhere. And let's actually see how tall he is. And it's always tricky measuring Form 3 Frieza. You can measure him from way at the top of his like little crown. He's around like 9.5 inches. Or if you want to measure him from something more reasonable, like maybe his head. Yeah, probably like 7.5, 8 inches, which probably makes more sense. And so he has a very premium feel, and just do a little 360 of him. So looks great, side view. He comes with a little plastic piece to help him stand. Let me just get that real quick. And I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be used. I guess it slides under his tail or something. It doesn't really make sense because he's not in danger of falling backwards, and you kind of see that. He's way more forward heavy. So I don't know how they could have implemented something better, but overall, you don't really need this, and it's going to do nothing for you. If they found a way to keep him like safe from falling forward, that would have been great, but not a big deal. So anyway, yeah, back to 360. He looks great. Be careful. He will fall forward. You do not want to drop this. He's going to break. Back view. Just details are insane. And blows Figuarts out of the water, and it's supposed to because, again, this is a statue. That's kind of the whole selling point. Shading everywhere. Kind of like weathering marks all over his carapace. It looks great. Again, satin finish, very premium feel in the hand. Take a look at his face. And yeah, he's massive. So overall, very nice. So I'm not going to do the whole complicated rating system I always use. If you want a rating, literally 5 out of 5. So I'm very happy with this. For me, I think he's worth 70. Maybe a bit too expensive, but it is what it is. That's just my personal opinion. Overall, I'm very happy, and I think he looks great. If you're interested in Form 3 Frieza, if you're a Frieza fanatic like I am, you'd probably want to get this, just because Figuarts was disappointing, and it's extremely hard getting Form 3 Frieza. Trust me, I looked, because he's such a niche, kind of obscure form who had very little screen time, so prices on the older figures of Form 3 are very high. If you're even remotely interested, just get him now for like 70 bucks. You won't regret it. And again, you could probably get him on Big Bad. I saw him there. Crunchyroll, I wouldn't recommend Crunchyroll. I had some bad experiences with them. I'm going to try them again soon, and I'll update, but try to avoid them if you can. Other than that, yeah, don't pay more than like 70. He's still out there. And let's just do a quick scale just to show you why I bought this, just so I actually have a complete set of Friezas. And again, this just looks hideous, because this is not Form 3 Frieza. This is Toriyama's shitty little retcon for the stupid Broly movie, like a 5-second screen grab. They just made him tiny for no reason. So, looks hideous. Excellent figure, though. QC is tight. That's just my personal opinion. If you're interested in this, check out my review. I was fair to him. Very solid figure. Just looks ugly, in my opinion. So, get this crap out of here. Get Form 2 up here. This is Figuarts' masterpiece, in my opinion. And this is what I mean. Form 2 is so well done. Like, he actually scales with this, I think. And I'll put a picture up just to show you I'm not exaggerating. This Form 3 isn't that far off from how big he would be in, like, actuality. Final Form Frieza is tiny. Look at how tiny he is compared to Form 2. So again, I'm not exaggerating there. See if that's angled right. Keep him standing all sad by himself where he belongs. And first Form Frieza. So, I don't know about you, but I think that looks goddamn excellent. So, this is, in my opinion, a much better look for Form 3 Frieza. He's supposed to be huge, and I'll put a picture up. And his size is always kind of obscure, but what is a fact is he's huge. He's at least the size of Form 2 or very likely bigger. So is he oversized a bit? Definitely. Does he look way better than this thing over here? Hell yes. So I'm happy. If you want to get a nice Frieza setup on your shelf, get this guy because he's absolutely gorgeous. And 70 bucks is not a bad price at all. So that's my review. Let me know if you have any questions, and more videos coming up. I know I was gone for a while. But yeah, I'll be putting more stuff out just because I started getting back into collecting again. So keep an eye out for that. All right, take care.